Hello and thank you for joining me today. Well, this is the Wednesday, November 5th edition of our video devotionals. Thank you so much for joining us today and hope your Wednesday's going well. It is the middle part of the work week and school week once again. It's Wednesday evening church time. And for many of us, and please make the effort to be in your prospective churches. It's something you'll gain. You'll be a blessing. You'll be a help to the people that are there. And I think that's so important. I could say more. I'm not going to at this point. But I think there's just too much of a discounting of a Wednesday evening church time, and I hope you'll really you pray about that. You ask God where would God want you to be, and how can God help you get there when it comes to that. Okay. Thank you for watching the videos. We appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate the comments and the acknowledgments, and we really do. All right, I want you to notice here in Luke 22, verse 63, it says, "And the men that held Jesus mocked him and smote him. And when they had blindfolded him, they struck him on the face and asked him, saying, Prophesy, who is it that smote thee? And many other things blasphemously spake they against him. And as soon as it was day, the elders of the people and the chief priests and the scribes came together and led him into their council, saying, Art thou the Christ? Tell us. And he said unto them, If I tell you, you will not believe. And if I also ask you, you will not answer me, nor let me go. Hereafter shall the Son of Man sit on the right hand of the power of God. Then said they all, Art thou then the Son of God? And he said unto them, Ye say that I am. And they said, What need we any further witness? For we ourselves have heard of his own mouth. You know, here's the example. When I say the example, here is the example of religion versus people who truly know God. These are people that had at their disposal, we talk about scribes, they saw, and I believe penned scriptures, so they saw scriptures. And these are people that, they were the supposedly the epitome of what would have been the spiritual people of that day. But here they are. Here's the Son of God in their presence. This is the Christ. There he is. And they are mocking him. They are striking him on the face. The Bible says they smote him. They blindfolded him in mockery, and they hit him on the face. And it's like, well, who did that? Prophesy. In other words, making a mockery. And then the Bible says many other things blasphemously spake they against him. Just that the use of the tongue against, here it is, the Son of God. That's religion for you. Religion can have all kind of airs. They can have all kind of hierarchies and all of that. But at the end of the day, here's God right in front of them, and they're mocking him. Who, to show you their character, who would beat and mock and do all that they did, and then bring him before them and have a council, this kind of official council, and then say, Art thou the Christ? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. So, again, this is the example of religion versus those who know God. If you're listening to this and you have a form of religion, then that's a very dangerous thing. It's not only dangerous for you, but it's dangerous for other people. Because when you look at this, these are people that in the human sense, murdered a man. They murdered a man. But they didn't just murder a man. They were instrumental in the crucifixion and the murder of the Son of God. Now, I know God and his plan knew there would be a time when Jesus would come and Jesus would give his life. He would be sacrificed on the cross, shed his blood. We understand that. But there had to be a group of people that would willingly and wantingly do what they did, and here these people are. So again, these are not the thugs and the gang members of the day and the criminals. These are the people that are the religious people, and they crucify the Son of God. So my warning is be careful. Be careful around people that are they're judges. I want to be very careful of this because people have mistaken the what to judge and not to judge. Bible judgment is a real thing. But the point is, there are people that will condemn other people that are doing the work of God, but they sit like they are in some kind of seat of judgment because they're religious. Be careful. Be careful about that. because these are people that are dangerous like this, dangerous with their words, and you don't want to be a part of that. So let's make sure we're a part of the people who know the Lord and make those your close friends and associates. Why? Because they're the ones who hear from God, know from God, and are the ones who will go out and help other people come to know the Lord, not have God in their very presence and mock and do all that they did in the human sense, have them murdered. So that's what we have for you today. Hope you have a great day, safe day, healthy day, Lord willing. We'll be back tomorrow, and thank you for watching.